Alright. I've decided to do another one of these, but this time... Why does he keep doing that? I'm not going to even submit this thing if it's a shutout. I'm sick of having shutouts. I won my first game 4-zip. I won my second game 6-zip, in which I really thought I would have struggled in because I set my defensive players up poorly. This time, I figured out the defending world champs are the Toronto Blue Jays, so I'm going to play them. They must be good. They won the World Series the previous year since this game was released. And of course, I'm going to try to play as the worst team in baseball. That team at the bottom there, the Chicago Cubs. Let's see. Why do they have such great defensive players? They're not bad on defense at all. This guy's pretty terrible, though. I'm sorry I'm going to have to let you sit through this, but I really need to sub out some of these good players. I can't have this guy play. I don't know who this is. Is this Ryan Sandberg? Did he play in the 93? I have no idea. I don't follow the Cubs. This guy's fast, but he's awful everywhere else, and it's... his name's Flash. That makes sense. Let's see, 669. Yeah, you're going out. Crash. Subbed in for Flash. Love it. Who else is bad? 565, you're pretty terrible. You'll sub in for an 889. Yep. That's a good sub. I got a 557 in the wings. He's probably my worst player on the left. Anyone better than a 557? Obviously a 669. Alright, you're pretty good. Alright, this is now an awful team that I've made. Who's my best player? A defensive 9. You're going to play first base. Who's my next worst? Or best, I should say. Wow, this is much worse than my Astros team. So this should definitely be an awful game to play. You're pretty bad. I'll put you as catcher. Second baseman will be my... I think a 6 is my next worst. Is everyone else a 5 or worse? Oh no, you should be second base. You'll be my shortstop. Yeah, and then the rest should be 5s, right? Oh, you're not catcher. Yeah, you should play right field. You can play center, and you can play left. I got 2 shortstops. What did I not do right? Oh, I need a third baseman. That works. All right, 6s over my shortstop and third, and I got 5s in the outfield. This should be terrible. I'm going to lose this. Please let me lose this. 7-7-8. Five 8. How about that? Now I even subbed out my pitcher. Let's do this. Let's do it. Here we go. Top of the first against the defending champion Toronto Blue Jays. In this field named after a piece of gum. Wrigley. I'm amazed. What did the attendance say? Like 38,000? They can't fit that many people in here. I think the attendance is like 1,900. Yeah, I need to show off better. I'm not doing a very good job at that. Yeah, I thought that was going to be my... Oh, did he make it? See, this is the problem I had the first game. I was playing outstanding defense. The other team didn't have a chance against me. No chance. Look at these pinstripes. Who do these people think they are? Are they in the circus? Oh, my goodness. How did you win the World Series if you can't even throw me out from the shortstop position against the Cubs? Turn 2. There we go. That's the Blue Jays we all know. Here we go. Bam, bam. Flintstone style, this one. Clubbing it. Alright. Next inning. Oh, I remember this guy. This guy's in the home run derby, I believe, in this game. Look at him. Now, how is that a center fielder ball? Really? Where was my left fielder at? What was he doing? I guess all my defensive players are terrible in the outfield. It makes sense they're all goofing off. Oh! Busting my balls here, Toronto. I'm just too good at D. Nothing can stop me. Here's Flash. Here's my fast guy with a 204 average. I should bunt it. I'm gonna see what happens. Ooh. Oh, that's a perfect bunt, too. Got it! Oh. The Cubs should be watching this. This should be footage the actual team should be looking at to see how they can improve their on-the-field product. Because really, I mean, come on here. Come on. Who we kidding? It's the Cubs. They're there for comic relief. That's a triple play if you could turn it. Whew! Alright, I'll give it to these guys. This is much more difficult than the Mariners team. So far. At least they can play defense. The Astros defense, that was awful. I could not believe how many scored through in that first inning. It was crazy. Although, take out that first inning and we were scoreless the rest of that game. It could have gone extra innings without any runs whatsoever. There we go. There's my first error. Man, that thing rolls in the outfield. My outfield is so bad. There's no way. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot my first baseman's my best thrower on my team, so I could easily turn a double play that's that sloppy with that kind of people. In no other instance would I ever be able to turn that double play. Oh, the pitcher. Wade. Run it out! Run it out! McBain! Nice hit. Doubling that one up. To the Ivy. Anyways, all I gotta say is this is probably the best baseball game ever. I discussed this today with one of my friends, how they have NHL 94, the Super Nintendo or Genesis game. They actually have online leagues where these people play the Super Nintendo version online. They get like 14 people and they play a full season of video game hockey of NHL 94 online. They keep their stats on this website. How did that? What? It's just wiggly. The fence is like 3 feet tall. They play online NHL 94. The site I think is actually NHL94.com. You can check it out. Why am I going home? I think they played during the actual hockey league. They can only play teams that were available in NHL 94. So like someone has the Quebec Nordiques and crazy crap like that. The Winnipeg Jets. Teams don't exist. I believe they play. I don't know if they put the real players in. I don't know how they can do that because the Nordiques don't exist anymore. I don't know. What were they? The Avalanche now? Something like that. They might play with the same rosters, so some of the rosters might be jacked. I don't know if they average it out. But it's crazy. How do they have something that organized? Schedule all these games. They must have some kind of proctor making sure the games are legit. People aren't just faking scores and such. It blew my mind. So I was thinking, NHL 94, if you think about it, was released the exact same year as this game. King Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Why aren't there leagues I would play on... Ridiculous. How did you catch that? I would play in a league of King Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball. Definitely. I don't know if I'd play a 162-game season, but I would mop the floor with some of these chumps that claim they're the best Griffey player. Ken Jr. gurus. Come on here. I'm the Cubs, and I'm beating the Blue Jays. Now, that may not be that special today, but in '93, that was something else. And I said in the last video, too, that RBI Baseball is very similar to this. I wouldn't be surprised if the people designing this game just played RBI Baseball all day, and they're like, you know what? Let's create a baseball game. Well, I guess, let's create an updated version of RBI Baseball and get some player to sign off on it. We don't even need the players' names. People are going to be so awe-inspired from playing this game. They don't even notice that the names aren't even right. Screw the player's license. Just get the official teams there. I think it's the exact opposite as Madden 64, a game I also own and played to its end extent. That game where it's like New England Patriots with a Foxborough. I don't think they had team names. They just had cities. They didn't even know what names they were. It was just Foxborough versus... I mean, you could still have other... Oh, why did I not throw it first? Foxborough versus Green Bay. I mean, they still had, like, St. Louis, obviously. Foxborough was kind of funny, though. I guess... Well, I guess they could have state names.